In this lesson, we'll learn why most people lose money in the stock market. So far, I believe you've learned a lot about, not only about stocks, but also the mindset of why, what and how we could invest. So my guess is that you can't wait to start investing. Hold you horses, before you really get started, you should know myths and mistakes you're likely to have when investing. Just as what Warren Buffett said. For stock market, the golden rules are: Rule number 1, never lose money. Rule number 2, never forget rule number 1. Which emphasizes the seriousness of losing money in the market. Therefore, let's review some of the mistakes most people make, that causes them to lose money. We should always keep these points in mind when investing. 1. Buy what others say. For novice investor, when you invest, you probably would ask the following people for advice. 1. Investment veteran. This investment veteran has several features. He's more experienced than you and have earned some money from stocks before. But after you buy the stocks he recommended, you have no idea why you should buy it. And you don't know when to sell and when to buy. So most of the time you'll lose money instead. After all, for any stocks, there are people making money and people losing money. B. Bank personnel. When some people want to invest, they will go to the bank to ask. And the bank personnel will generally introduce you to buy some banking products offered by banks, like mutual funds, insurance and so on. After buying, the most common thing happens is that when the bank sends a bill, and you find out that the investment is losing money, or want to take the money out, the bank officer who originally sold your financial products has quit. When we find new bank personnel to explain, we'd be surprised to find that the financial products we bought did not make money, and we were actually buying life insurance. But they can do nothing about it. After all, it's all written on the contract. C. Trust fund intermediaries. Trust funds are actually good money management product, but there are a lot of information you have to learn. There are different companies, different assets, and trust funds for different investment purposes. Most people buy trust funds without knowing what they buy, nor do they know that the trust fund will charge a sales fee for the first purchase. After buying, if the performance is poor, you will lose patience and choose to sell. Become a high buy and low to sell model. Why are we subjected to losing money, if we listen to what others' opinions? Because what are suitable for others might not be suitable for you. It's like supplements, although it's good, but not suitable for everyone. Those who have not yet understood your situation give investment advice, as if they eat supplements, they get good results and introduce it to you. Their intention may be good, but it's just not right for you, for their opinions are biased. Just as trust funds intermediaries would say, trust funds are good, insurance intermediaries will say insurance is good, real estate agents will say real estate is good. 2. No investment strategy. What is an investment strategy? That is, when investing, you know what kind of action to take in what circumstances. Such as how much to sell after a rise, if it falls, how to deal with it, what to do if it stays the same, what should you do? If there is a change, whether to sell, and then how long is the term for the investment. That is the investment strategy. A fixed investment is an investment strategy, and buying below a reasonable price is also a strategy. Most of the novice invests in an unclear situation, so there is no investment strategy. At the beginning of the investment, they do not know when to sell. When the prices rise, they don't sell. When the prices fall, they keep holding. Without an investment strategy, it is easy to lose money. Just like the investment strategy of trust funds should be long-term, but because there is no understanding, there is no investment strategy. Just because short-term stock markets fell, they fear of losing money, so they sell holdings of trust funds. This is the typical high buying and low selling, losing money model. On the other hand, some people may have investment strategies, but the problem is that the investment strategy is constantly changing. For example, if one's strategy is to buy high and sell low, but after he bought, the stock rises, originally he just wanted to earn a 10%. But now, he would think that now this stock rises very strong, I should wait higher to sell. However, the stock did not rise higher. But it falls. This time, he'd say to himself, I should wait for the stock to return to 10%. And this time I will sell. There's often like this kind of waiting. And vice versa. Some people will also buy when the stock price falls, reducing the cost of buying. Because they're unwilling to accept the losses caused by the decline. Remember, if you always change your strategy, you don't have a strategy. 3. Want to make fast money. Here, to make fast money is not equal to earn high returns. Earn high returns itself is not wrong, With some investment strategy it is actually feasible, but here making fast money refers to the mentality that you want to quickly get rich by investment. A lot of novice investor, because the investment capital is small, will think that I only have $100, this $100 if you get 50% of the reward is just to make a $50, not as well as I play a little bigger. If I lose, I'll just lose all $100, but if I win, I will earn a lot. So they will invest in some high-risk money games, Forex or some small stocks. Pursuing high returns is not a problem, but the problem is, this is basically a gambling mentality, there is no investment strategy, just a pure luck, and many people are captivated in it. Earning fast money in fact has no relationship with high or low returns, but investment mentality. Many people want to make money by investing, but do not want to learn, and expect to be able to make money by investing. So how should the novice avoid losing money on investment? Here are 2 methods to give you. 1. Don't touch unfamiliar things. Many times we lose money because we invest in the unclear situations. Warren Buffett said, "The risk comes from the fact that you don't know what you're doing." If we are not familiar with an investment, we don't touch it. Although we may miss a good investment opportunity, but if we don't invest, we're not risking our money, and if we don't know what we're investing in, the risk is actually high. Not to take this risk is actually a smarter choice. 2. Learning. We have repeatedly stressed the importance of learning. Because through learning, we can understand what kind of investment is right for ourselves, make our own judgments, and do not rely on the opinions of others. We can also understand what we should do by mastering a set of investment strategies that suit us, and we can profit in the long run, regardless of the economy. Finally, let's review what we learned today. The main reasons for losing money are: 1. Don't have our own opinions. Believe in others' investment advice blindly, while they might not be suitable for us. 2. No investment strategy. We should know what to do when anything happens in the stock market. 3. Want to earn fast money. Take risks in order to get rich quickly and invest like gambling, will more likely to make you lose all the money instead.